Hello, welcome to Fitness Freedom Athletes. I'm Coach Adam, and this is a stronger legs beginner TRX workout. We're going to be using muscle-centric technique and our mind-muscle connection to effectively target and strengthen each muscle area. We're going to be working our glutes, hamstrings, and our thighs, and also a bit of mobility. We're going to be doing anything from 2 sets to 6 to 10 reps for each exercise, and I'll spend the first couple of reps demonstrating the exercise technique so you know you're doing it effectively. We'll start with a little warm-up and we'll end with a cool-down so we can finish and start strong. All right, okay, let's get to it. So we'll start with a warm-up first. Very simple, just get in a stance, get yourself ready, and let's just rock from left to right. So left, right, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Good stuff. And then just side to side like this. 1, 1. We're just warming up the back and our hip region. We're going to especially warm up our hip region as we're doing a leg workout. And we're just going to warm up a little bit of rotator cuffs as well, just because the hips and the shoulder girdles are always the areas where you get those little niggles. All right, and now just start with a little jog on the spot and just rotate your arms outwards. Elbows down by your side, just rotating out like this. That's it, nice and easy. Just a few more of these, jogging on the spot. Warm up those rotator cuffs. Because even though we're working legs, we're still going to be holding, and sometimes you pull with your hands as well. So get your elbows up and just rotate upwards like this. That's it. So yeah, sometimes you're just pulling yourself up or you're steadying yourself. Sometimes you're even just gripping the suspension trainer hard as you're doing squats, lunges, all that sort of stuff. Good stuff, and then just quickly, just out in front, out to the side, out in front, out to the side, out in front, out to the side. That's it, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, now we're gonna move on to warming up our legs and hips. So just hold on to something. You can use a suspension trainer if you want. And I just want you to swing your legs from side to side like this. Nice big swings. Really open up that hip area, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good stuff. Now switch legs. 1, 2. Just recently got a few little plants just to make this little office space a bit more green, if you notice behind me there. They are fake because I'm not very good at watering and looking after plants. That's it. 3 more. 2 and 1. Good stuff. And now face this way, so face forward. Same principle, just leg out in front and leg behind. Out in front, leg behind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then switch it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent stuff. Now very simple, just squats, shoulder width apart. Let's just go down and up and down and up. No rushing, control it, take your time. And up and down and up. Good stuff. And down and up and down and up and down and up and down and up. Good stuff. Now just grab a suspension trainer. Feet quite wide. I just want you to sit down and really sit deep over your heels, yeah? And just sit here and just gently pull yourself just back and forward. That's it. Just rocking just a little bit back and forward, just to loosen up a little bit. Good stuff. A few more seconds down here. Good stuff. Now just come up. All right, just jog on the spot. How usual. So straight punches. Doesn't matter how silly you look. No one's watching. I'm just in my little office here. Beauty of suspension training, you can do it anywhere. That's it. Straight punches and then rolls. So speedball. Roll your hands like this, looking up. Roll them hands. Keep jogging on the spot. Good. Keep jogging on the spot. Uppercuts. So roll your shoulders. Good stuff. Keep jogging on the spot. And then just open your chest out a bit. That's it. Big to small, big to small. Good stuff. All right, we'll wrap this warm up. You should just feel a little bit looser now. Because we're going to be using slow controlled form. Don't need to worry too much about picking up injuries here. Should be all good. Okay, great stuff. Right, now the first exercise we're going to do is wide squats, and we're going to do 2 sets of 10 reps. Now I like to start with focusing on our glutes and our hamstring, because the majority of people have got stronger quads but weaker hamstrings and glutes. And that imbalance always causes problems in knees and everything. So I love to strengthen our hamstrings and glutes first, all right? First thing we'll do is wide squats. Now with wide squats, I want you to take a shoulder width stance, then out a bit, okay? So shoulder width and then step out a bit. The whole focus on these is to imagine you've got a big ball between your heel and bum and you're trying to crush it. So I want you to start like this, legs a bit bent, squeezing your hamstrings and glutes like you're trying to crush that ball. And I want you to pull yourself down, not drop, pull yourself down. So we're going to go like this. We're going to go down for 1, 2, pause. And then I want you to squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to come back up for 1, 2. You want to stop there, knees bent, and extra hard squeeze. Squeezing the hamstrings, squeezing the glutes, 1, 2, okay? We don't straighten out because then the quads take over. We want to keep all the load. Little tip, step in a bit and lean back a bit, okay? That puts your weight over your hamstrings and glutes, all right? Okay, here we go. 10 reps, let's go. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. That's 2, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. That's 3, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. That's 4, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, good. That's 5, 5 more. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, excellent. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. 3 more. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, super hard. 2 more. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, and final squeeze. Good. Now I'm just going to take a quick break here. If you need to take a break for longer, 30 seconds up to a minute, just pause the video. It's all good. You do it in your own time. Okay, and always in through the nose, out through the mouth. If you can, just focus on nasal breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. A little bit more advanced, but much better for you when it comes to workout and performance. Okay, here we go again. Bend your legs, squeeze your hamstrings and glutes. Let's go. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, good. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. That's 3. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, that's 4. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 2, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, good. 3 more. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good. Last one. down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good, and I just want you to go down really slowly go down, squeezing your hamstrings and glutes, right down to the very bottom. Good stuff. Pull yourself back up. Great stuff. All right, now we're going to move on. While you're resting, I'll show you the next exercise. We're going to do glute bridges. All right, great one to follow up from those wide squats. For these glute bridges, you want to get the straps nice and long. That's it, so they're down the bottom here. And just get them balanced. There we go, about like that. All right, now glute bridges, you want to put your feet in the straps and you want to drive your feet down, okay? You might need to just play a little bit with the comfort and positioning. That's all good. The main thing you'll probably have to play with is how far or how close you bring your bum to the wall or where the suspension trainer hangs, okay? So for these, what you're going to do is, I want you to drive your feet down through the straps. I want you to squeeze your glutes and drive your bum really high in the air. You're naturally going to try and squeeze your hamstrings as well, but the glutes are probably going to feel like they're squeezing the most. As you drive up for 2, we're going to hold for 2, and we're going to go down for 2, but you're not going to put your bum to the floor, all right? If you can see, I've got a gap, a little gap where I'm pausing, all right? I can fit my hands under here, and then I'm going to drive back up, okay? So here we go. Get yourself set up. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Here we go. Raise your bum a bit. Let's go. Up for 1, 2, squeeze super hard. Drive your feet down and down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. That's 3. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. That's 4. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. Down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. That's 5. Down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. Good. 2 more. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. 1, 2, and down for 1, 2. Good. Last one. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, and down for 1, 2. Good. Now just stay here, a little rest. Breathe. We're going to do one more set of these. I'm going to go for 10 reps this time. Good stuff. All right, here we go. Remember, if you need to take longer, you just pause this video and take a longer rest. That's no problem at all. I'm just doing it for time's sake. Okay, so raise your bum off the ground. Ready? Here we go. Drive up for 1, 2, squeeze, and down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, and down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. 5 more. Down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. And down for 1, 2. 3 more. Come on. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2. Last one. Up for 1, 2, squeeze. And down for 1, 2. Good stuff. All right, I want you to stay down here, because what we're going to do is now hamstring curls, all right? So, should be feeling those hamstrings and glutes there. It feels great. Again, we're going to do 2 sets of 6 reps of these, because these are hard, okay? Now put your heels in the straps, and this exercise looks like this, okay? So, heels in straps. Get a nice balance. Take your time getting set up. There's no rush. Hands down the floor. Raise your bum off the floor, And I want you to squeeze your hamstrings and bring your heels to your bum and squeeze extra hard for 2 seconds at the top and then slowly down for 2 seconds, all right? I don't want you to fully straighten your legs out like this and relax. I want you to keep a slight bend, to go down to about there. So there's a slight bend in your knees so we can keep tension on the hamstring muscles. And then I want you to come back up, okay? If you just do that, you're going to relax and you're going to lose all tension, all right? Here we go. We're going to do 6 reps, 2 sets. Bum up. Let's go. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. 3 more. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. 2 more. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. 1 more. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Okay, and relax. Whew, should be feeling those hamstrings. These are hard, right? So don't worry if you can only do like even 3 or 4. You just do your level. And the next time, just try and do 1 better next week or something, okay? Next time you do your workout. Okay, we're gonna just do 5 reps this time because the hamstrings are really feeling it. Okay, here we go. So put your heels back in. Remember, take a longer break if you need to. It's absolutely no problem. You just go at your pace. Okay, get yourself set up. Take your time. Hands flat, bum off the ground. And let's go. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. 3 more. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. 2 more. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Last one. Up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Great work. Awesome work. Whew. That's great stuff. Right, you should be able to feel it now in those glutes and hamstrings, yeah? Whew, it feels awesome. Right, now we're going to move on to quad, sort of front focused, okay? Thighs and quads. Now the first exercise we're going to do for that is reverse lunges. So for reverse lunges, I want you to get your straps and pull them right up. That's it, right up like this. Now, reverse lunges, we use the handles just as support and to pull yourself up if you need to, okay? We use the suspension trainer, sorry. What we're going to do is reverse lunges is, we'll start on the left leg. I want you to reverse down, right back, and really open it out, okay? So don't just do like a small reverse back, really lunge right back, open up the quad, and then squeeze your quad to come back up, okay? So it looks like this. You want to just touch your knee to the ground. So we begin by squeezing the quad, and we go down for 1, 2, touch the ground, back up for 1, 2, squeeze, 1, 2, okay? We're going to do 6 on each leg, okay? We're going to keep swapping, 2 sets on each leg. Here we go. Squeeze your quad to get started. Give it a good squeeze, nice straight leg, good squeeze, and let's go. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze, that's 2, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze, that's 3, 3 more, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good, 2 more, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze, good, last one, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, and squeeze, good. Now switch legs, right leg now, here we go, let's keep going. Stand straight, get that leg nice and contracted and squeezed. Here we go, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze, down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. 3 more. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Excellent. 2 more. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. 1 more. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good stuff. All right, on the left leg again. Breathe. Here we go. Left leg. So get it nice and squeezed. Good stuff. Here we go. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 2. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 3. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 4. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 5. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 6. Great stuff. Now switch legs again. Here we go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, right leg. Get a nice squeeze in that quad, feel it. And let's go down. 1, 2, touch, up, 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good. 3 more. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 4. 2 more. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 5. Last one. Down for 1, 2, touch, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good stuff. Great work. Okay. Now we're going to move on to narrow squats. So, narrow squats, I want you to have your feet quite close together, like that, okay? There's maybe about 6 inches gap. What you want to do is constantly push your feet outwards against the floor, okay? So I'm constantly pushing my left leg out, my right leg out, constantly against the floor, up and down, all right? Go as deep as you can, okay? It's okay if you can only go a little way and you need to come back up, that's fine. Excuse me. Just keep pushing your feet out against the floor. Puts all the load on your quads, okay? Not on your knees. Here we go. So it looks like, this is what it looks like. Push your feet outwards against the floor, squeeze your quads, go down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Super hard squeeze. I'm pushing extra hard out against the floor. Okay? Right. Whew, catch for breath. We're going to go for 8 reps, 2 sets. Here we go. Get yourself set up. Push your feet outwards against the floor, squeeze the quads. Let's go. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 2. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 3. Keep pushing your feet outwards against the floor. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 4. 4 left. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 5. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 6. 2 more. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Last one. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Excellent. One more set. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just constantly keep pushing your feet outwards, yeah? This is muscle-centric. We're focusing the load on our quad muscles. It helps take the load away from your knees, so you're not transferring the movement and the load through the joint. Here we go. Okay. Feet together. That's it, okay. Begin by pushing your feet outwards, squeeze your quads, and let's go down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 1, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Excellent. Down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 3, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, that's 4. Keep it going, 4 more, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. That's 5, 3 more, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, 2 more, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, squeeze. Good, 1 more, down for 1, 2, pause, up for 1, 2, and squeeze. And then slowly down, pushing your feet outwards, slowly down, slowly down, slowly down, all the way at the bottom. Good stuff. Whew. All right, we're pretty much come to the end, but we're not finished just yet. What we're going to do now is we're just going to go for it, okay? We're going to do a steady pace of squats, shoulder width apart. We're going to see if we can get to maybe 10, 15, all right? And we'll do it twice, okay? Just to really burn out those muscles, build up a little bit of sweat. Okay, here we go. You don't need too much rest now because we're just going to go for this, okay? So it's just going to look something like this. You're going to just do this, okay? We're just going to go for it, okay? But controlled, all right? All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think we can get to 20, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good stuff. We're going to do another 20, quick break. By the way, if you can go for longer, keep going. Okay, quick break. Get ready, we're going to go again in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, and 20. Good stuff. All right, this is the most important part. We're going to squeeze and stretch. Okay, so I want you to face forward. I want you to squeeze your quads super hard. Hold it for 5 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now I want you to squeeze your hamstrings and your glutes for 5 seconds. Remember, we've got a big ball between our bum and heels. Get in position. Squeeze them super hard. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the most important, stretch. Catch your breath. Let's do our quads. So hold on to something, kneel forward, grab your ankle and pull it up and just gently lean forward and stretch that quad out, okay? Got to stretch our hamstrings and quads. So not tight, help with recovery and blood flow. If you want to read more up about muscle-centric technique, mind, muscle connection, tempo, range of motion, just download my free handbook. The link's below. It's totally free. It's quite in depth. I've Had thousands of people download it and many hundreds of people get in touch with me saying it's really helped them change their mindset and it's really helped their training and their results ultimately. Not to brag too much. Okay, here we go. Other leg. That's it, stretch it out. And of course, muscle-centric technique sets a foundation for all my suspension trainer and resistance band body transformation programs. The link's below. Good, lean forward, just stretch that quad out. Excellent stuff. All right, we're going to do 2 more stretches now. And above this, I'm going to put a link. So first of all, I want you to get your knee up like this, and I want you to bring it across your body like this, and really stretch it out. Put your hand up, turn your head away, and stretch that glute out. Should feel quite a deep stretch in the glute there, okay? That's it. Oh. Good stuff. I'm going to put a link. A recommended video is a mobility workout with a TRX that I'll put a link to. You should see it appearing anytime soon towards this at the end of this vid. That's a great one to now do. It's like 15 minutes. Swap legs, by the way. Sorry, I should have said that. Swap legs. Pull your knee up, pull it across. It's a 15-minute full body flexibility routine. Using a suspension trainer, it'll help you with mobility and flexibility. That's it. Feel that deep stretch in the glute. Oh, great stuff. Now lie flat, and I want you to bring your right leg. I want you to put your hands on your hamstrings and pull your right leg up to feel that stretch in the hamstrings, yeah? That's it. Keep the legs straight as you can. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the workouts, and even share it with a friend who's a suspension trainer enthusiast. Okay, leg down, switch legs. Good stuff. That's it. Pull your leg up. That's it. A few more seconds, and by all means, you can carry on stretching if you want to, but as I say, that flexibility link should be popping up right about now. That's a great one to now do. I just don't want to do at the end of the day if you're feeling a bit stressed. Okay, great stuff. That's fantastic work. Hope you're feeling good. Hope the legs are feeling worked. And I will see you on the next one.